What's up, Bobby? Alright. Get down. Down there. That. Yeah. You do that. Alright. How's it going, gents? And I never said that before. How's it going, gents? And this is Greg from HD Video Productions. And welcome to one of our first videos that I've done with this camera. Second. Technically, the first one wasn't really much of a done video, but I don't know how I can say. But this camera here has been doing marvelous for me. It's a great camera. Sure has a kit lens, but whatever. I can upgrade a lens later. It's always about the lens, not always about the body, unless it's video-wise. So, if you can hear the little scratches. Odie! Damn it, dog. Doge. That's Odie right there. Woo! Okay. Let's start the video. Yeah, that's my dog. And okay, this is my PC. If you haven't seen this PC before, that means you've never met me in real life. I don't know if I should state it that way, but let's begin. So, the antenna, just in case, you know, my dad unplugs the cable or the cable gets ripped, which usually happens because my dad has not had the chance to run the cable through the attic, which one of these days I'm just going to go up there and run it myself because, but then I do have claustrophobia. So, you know what, let's start showing you some camera angles, but this PC, I got it when, I believe it was 14, 15, 16, 15 or 16 at the time. This is a quad-core Phenom 2.8 GHz clock processor with an HP OEM motherboard. I think it's an OEM, but it's a Pegatron motherboard. Very bad stock motherboard. Odie! Odie! Let's be back over here. And what this thing did, clack. Okay, so what this thing did, it came in an HP case. This was originally an HP, and the thing went great, and this and that, you know. First got the PC, it was beautiful, but it was really, really loud. Fan was really high up. Because at the time they didn't really even upgrade the thermal paste. Came with 10 gigs of DDR3 RAM, 1600 clock. I think not clock, but it's 1600. Thing performed great alone. It came with a graphics card that I got previously from them last time, so I threw that in. It was a red HD Radeon something, 1 GB edition. The graphics card got hot as hell. So from all that, I played with that a while. It came with a wireless antenna. Threw the antenna on. Didn't come with the antennas itself. Got that installed. Next, I had a ModX OCC Pro power supply. Was modular, so that was the greatest advantage of having, but then some of the cables didn't come with it, so it was kind of hard for me to install more options onto the computer because I didn't have any Molex adapters. Now I can't imagine myself without Molex adapters because that it's just Molex is really needed, even though it's kind of dying out in some ways. But I don't know, that's just me. So let's show you how this PC looks. First thing you're gonna get to see here, let me move the mic. Okay, first thing you're gonna see here is this graphics card. This right here was my graphics card I got a while back. I bought it off from the same people. I had to do a hard bargain. I got it for $50. A good reasonable price for both of us. They make money, and I saved myself a quick cash buck here. It's 1 GB. That was added. That was also added because I don't want anything touching the power pins. Because my last graphics card got fried because the hard drive fell on the power pins, and that held me back by so much. Okay, it wasn't even funny. So we continue on. Over here we have the stickers, but you know, it's a graphics card. It's simple, right? You know, you got your 6-pin connector. You got yourself your there's Odie. There he is. Odie! Dog. And it's a VGA GTX 550 Ti. And recently my birthday came up, and thank God it did, because I wouldn't be able to afford the camera that you're watching me on right now. And I got myself, my friend Aaron, good pal there, he's going to be managing the TF2 server once our TF2 server goes up. So he gave me his own old graphics card. He got the GTX 680 VGA GeForce GTX 680. We had the same case. I was only about to say, oh man, he's totally gonna pwn me. He's gonna have some really sick case. I'm gonna look like some like, I don't know how would I describe myself, but he had the same case as me, so I felt like, all right, we had the same case. We're like case buddies. And then if you look inside of his PC is pretty much badass all over the place, except wiring management's bad, which I can't blame him, because wiring management on these stinking cases are so dramatically terrible that I have to hide everything in this one portion, and I wish I could just hide it behind the case. It's not good, buddy. It's not good. So let's continue on. Let me move my mic wire. Oh, you can see it already. Yep. Whatever. So we detached the antenna. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver for this part. Yeah, we're gonna dismantle this thing and show you some of the parts. That was totally the dog. Okay, we're back here. The screen makes a noise. Which is probably just the microphone being crap. Listen. That's the camera. Damn. It makes its own little noise. Nothing compared to that one down there, the previous camera. I don't want to pan over there, but that one was really bad. So let's start here. I got this a while back last year because of my other power supply blew out. I had to save up a bit and let my parents help me pitch in with $40 to get this thing. This was the CX750 Corsair, model T50014447, power supply, sadly not modular. If I had gotten a modular, this wiring management would have been nothing to me. Oh, microphone moved. I don't want to clip it onto my shirt, because if I clip it onto my shirt, it's going to be muffled and it'll be really noticeable. And this is never going back to that job. So let's look at the alright, so let's get looking at this right here. This is a story that I'm gonna have to explain. Okay, this is bad. A while back I tightened one screw right up there by that corner. We see the how should I put this, the BIOS battery, and then you got that chip above there. There was a screw and there's a 3-pin fan connector for this damn CPU fan. I tightened it a little bit too tight. The fan controller screws up. What does that mean to me? This fan goes at full RPM. This fan will be at full speed. This fan will do whatever it takes to annoy the living piss out of you. It is bad. So here's the graphics card. This is a VGA GeForce GTX 640. Thanks to Aaron giving me this graphics card. This thing has been doing spectacular miracles for me. This one did. Obviously there's a size difference. But this graphics card here offers me more speed. I don't know exactly the clock on this thing. I can't believe I haven't checked it. But this is 2 gigabytes of, I believe, GDDR5. You know what? Might as well just pull it out. So this right here, I'm going to show you the graphics card. Remember, kiddos, always be on a solid surface. Always be grounded so you won't fry your products. So right here, we got ourselves in the VGA GeForce GTX 640, 2 gigabytes. And BIOS version, blah, blah, serial number, blah, blah. This graphics card's great. If we look at it in front, we got ourselves a micro HDMI, which is a bit of a downfall with EVGA. They always put that damn micro HDMI, and I have to go buy a micro HDMI cable in order to hook it up to my TV. We got digital, and then we got digital and something else. Up here we got the all the name branding. So we got VGA GTX, VGA GeForce 640, OpenGL 4.2, blah blah, DirectX 11 support, and PCI Express port 3.0. Sadly, this computer is bottlenecking that graphics card because of its age. Let's put that back in. So let's assemble it. That screw goes there. And this graphics card's gonna go back. This graphics card is close to the same as Connor's in his computer rig, except this processor is a 6-core, and in other words, more newer. And I threw in some RAM into his PC. I added an extra 2 gigs, so that made his computer 6 gig all in total, because we wanted to save money on his rig, and thank God it was Memorial Day, where that computer would have been so high up in price. So another few things is this thing. After that, I had to replace it with another and not an aftermarket heatsink, but another stock heatsink because it had a copper piping and it offered me more cooling. I can't zoom in because I don't feel like moving the tripod, and that'd be a lot of work. So let's zoom back out. All right, here we are with hard drives. Let me move this case to show you the hard drives. There they are. So let's first start with those two. These two have a long story. The first one here, this one, I got this from a Craigslist deal with this one guy. It's a great guy. He looked like Nico Bellic. He was pretty badass looking, whatever. And his okay, his this hard drive right here came from a trade. I traded a laptop at the time. I bought a laptop off of Sebastian, and the laptop, I was reflowing it with the heat gun, and I reflowed the GPU part of the on the motherboard of that laptop because it's a touchscreen. That's the big freaking bonus of this thing. I reflowed it a little bit too quick, a little bit too long. I did it, and the thing fried itself, and there it went. I was like, oh crap. So I sold it with the charger, which was 25. I paid I think 40 for the 16. So I made 40 back, I think 40 plus back, and then I got this hard drive, which is an 80 gigabyte, but this is a Barracuda, same goes for a second one, but this one's a bit newer than that one, and this one is really quick. And I was like, what, this thing's freaking old. Why the hell would you still have that in your PC? Yeah, I know, but I'm on a budget here, buddy. And this one, I've always put my OS on this hard drive. This one I've had the OS on, and it got stinking slow. So this one's storage. This one contains all my Steam games. That one up there contains all my backup, and the top one contains Adobe Premiere Pro because that's the only thing it actually runs on. Because if you try loading anything else, the thing will shit out. So this one contains editing, sometimes Steam, and then like that one contains Fraps, a bit of footage of Fraps. So now we're going to show you the main part, not the main part, but if you notice the wiring management is bound here unless you have, everything hidden like how I attempted to do, but it's there, but not always there. So let's start looking up at that hard drive that's up there. Okay, so these two laptop hard drives are there, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, cool. So next we're going to show you the back part, graphics cards, power supply. You get it all. You know it. All right. A fan up there, helping it cool off. Lights up blue. That one lights up red. The one down there. And what else can we get here? Besides me, I'm ugly. Motherboard, bad motherboard. RAM's good. Processors giving out. Sad. Wired management and SATA cables got them replaced. Oh yes, let's show you the last part. I thank this person a lot, so let's move this over a bit. This right here. Now let's get a close-up on this right here. Okay, what is this right here? Many of you are about to ask. Well, this right here happens to be two hard drives that I recently got from Thomas. They came from his DVR system, from his security system out of one of his stores. And that's all I'm going to say in detail. What this thing does is these are individual hard drive cartridges. Disk drives, these are from Dell. These are regular removable already. I just read that off of there. There are 160 gigabyte RD100 drives. So what these do is that the hard drive will eject and you'll be able to throw one in. Switch them out. So this one gets full, I throw that one in. But I'm mostly using hard drive 1, hard drive 2 probably occasionally, eventually later on. Another great thing about this is how it has a rubberized side. There's dust on this thing because it sits in the top part of the closet where my computer rigs is at. And back here we got ourselves the USB port that allows it to plug directly to the computer, the power supply cable. And then there's a fan that kicks on every once in a while to cool off the hard drives because when Fraps is recording. Hey there, Odie. There's Odie. No, you guys aren't going to see him. Because when it comes to recording, Fraps will get very loud and the hard drives will get cooled off. So I don't know. That's pretty much it. This is set up, and let me show you Odie. Hey, Odie. Hey, hi, how you doing? There's Odie. Are you okay? Yeah. There he is. He's one ridiculous. He's one ridiculous. Oh, you hit your head on the table. Are you okay, Odie? Are you okay? These are new pants, dude. You're gonna get your hairs all over them. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, that's Odie, alright. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My hair is pretty much screwed up right now. I don't really care. It's just a YouTube video. And I hope you enjoyed it. This is Odie. I hope you guys got to recognize this dog. Let's zoom in on him. Look at that dog. That dog's... Aww. Come on. Hey. 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 Well, that's Odie right there. That's my wonderful, wonderful dog. He's sometimes funny. He farts and he scratches the window a lot, and he always eats a lot of food. He digs holes, buries corn dogs, and tends to run out in the street, and then we have to go chase after him. That's our dog. So that pretty much... let's just pretty much wrap up the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was just like a little segment of how my PC is right now and what I'm actually working on. I'm going to upgrade this thing. Knowing heck I'm staying with this thing for one more year. This thing's terrible. The only thing I'm keeping is the power supply, the graphics card, the RAM, the hard drives. I'm getting an SSD. And the cables and maybe the case. And I'm upgrading the motherboard and processor because I'm tired and sick of the bottlenecking and with the limitations I can do with this thing when it comes to my editing. So that is all, guys. This is Greg from HD Video Productions. Hope you enjoyed this video, and welcome to our new channel.